Hi there. Rob has asked me to talk a bit about studio treatment for sound treatment. Usually, studios are built in pre existing rooms, they're 90-degree angles. Your voice, when it goes out, starts acting like a super ball in a cement room. It starts bouncing back and forth, and at those 90-degree angles, there's really nothing to stop it, which provides slapback and echo, which you want to try and get rid of. In our industry, we like to sound like we're in a coffin. That's why we have those little sound booths that are all padded. Makes it sound like we were dead, now we're alive. That's what the industry likes. So we give the industry what they want, right? Well, not necessarily. Sonex can be rather expensive. And so to treat a room can be cost prohibitive at times, which is not too much of a problem because we are in a creative industry. So it's easy to think creatively when it comes to treating a room for sound. Again, what we're trying to do is eliminate that voice from bouncing back and forth in those 90-degree walls and floors and ceilings. So what you want to try and do, if you've got the wherewithal, and you're able to start your studio from scratch, make sure none of your walls are at 90-degree angles. Floor to ceiling, just a 5-degree difference between bottom and top can make a ton of difference in slapback. Round out your corners, or create corners that are angled out. Instead of a 90-degree corner, bring in some raw wood, and at about 14 inches out, create sidewalls, right? That create another angle. Beyond that, you can put bass traps in the ceiling, whether it's a simple flag, a bunch of flags, like we've suggested to several churches, or even a sheet. A friend of mine has used a parachute. You tack it up into the four corners of the room, tack it up into the center, and let the rest of it drape. That creates a sound trap that stops your voice from slapping back and forth, right? Just about anything you can think of that will stop your voice from that 90-degree slapback is going to be a great tool for you and a great replacement from the very expensive Sonex, right? My studio itself has a couple of bookshelves in it. I think books are great. It deadens, it stops voice in its track. I mean, go to a bookshelf, talk at it, see if you hear any echo coming back. You won't. Between the leather, the paper, the wood, everything else, the uneven surfaces, it's going to stop your voice, and this is what we're looking for. Simply put, to treat a room is to deaden it and keep that echo and slapback from creating havoc on your microphone when you open it up. Having said all that, there is one other way, and that, of course, is in the digital realm. We live in an amazing age for digital audio. Your audio suite is going to give you a ton of great tools to help you in this fight against echo and slapback. So when it comes to treating your room for sound, just remember, you want to stay creative, whether it's towels that your significant other has painted paintings on that you can hang on the wall, or rounding out your corners, putting a parachute in the ceiling, bookshelves, a nice couch, anything and everything that will stop your voice from being that super ball in a cement room is going to help in this fight against slapback and echo and the assault it puts on your microphone. So be creative, think outside of the box, and remember, while Sonex can look really cool in flat black in a nice room, it doesn't necessarily have to be the only route you take when it comes to treating your room in a sound way.